NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 yards on the pickup.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The 38-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down, it's Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30.
Good strong tackle by DeForest Buckner. Remember, the Colts gave up their first-round pick, number 13 overall, to get him from San Francisco, and they certainly think he's worth it.
58, come on. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check. Mark 70.
A first look now for Darrington Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Drop in. Kill. Turn up. Kill. 19 Tiger.
Running from the gun with Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Eluding the pressure right. And trying for Humphreys, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up second and a yard at the 25-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Taylor,
6 yards. Yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Colts, first down.
Throwing is Eason. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Given 9 there on the first down completion.
2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got it to Hilton. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Quick throw here to Hilton. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 9. First down, Indy.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Colts.
1st and 10, Eason. Complete to Hilton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To number 13.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
The score, Colts 7, Titans 0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A 2-yard pickup.
On third down, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
First and 10.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
4 yards on the pickup.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. From the gun is Eason. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
54's mark, 54's mark. Check, check.
On first down, Jacob Eason. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On second down now, it's Mack. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second
down. Here's Eason. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On third down, a run by Mack. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So with fourth down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. That's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Vinatieri's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a first and 10 at their own 21. He'll start with a give to Taylor. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Eason sets to throw it. Campbell making the catch. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Complete.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They go right back to Mack. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And a Colts first down.
On first down, Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Flush to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
1st down, Colts.
They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 13-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mack. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Looking to run with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown,
Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Colts 24, Titans nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson forced out to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking deep for Hilton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Taylor. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
At the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards, as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 31.
Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap, because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. It's Eason. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Complete to Marlon Mack.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
They'll run for it. This is Mack. Mack's got the 1st down and then some. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What we got?
To throw again. Jackson airing it out deep for Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
By the Colts.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down. It's Mack. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
He was taken down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Eason to throw. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Taylor, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling. No. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown. Tonight's final.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was